Hi, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Thank you for joining me for this video. Today we talk Chanel. Chanel is over, is it? Might be. Should we buy Chanel bags or it's actually stupid to buy Chanel bags? And when, if at all, we should return to Chanel boutiques? Let's have a talk. If you know me and my channel, you probably have noticed that despite of the millions of unboxings that I have done on this channel, and by the way, if you want to check them out, I list them here. You have noticed that there is no Chanel unboxings. There was no Chanel bag since this baby here, which I got as the first luxury bag, and it's pre-loved. It's in, I would say, not as very good condition as I thought it was when I realized that the leather here on the straps is not, it's kind of ruined. Then I stopped using it, kind of keeping it for a special occasion, or like, let's be honest, I just have a fear of using it. But anyway, so beside this baby here, in absolutely beautiful color, I haven't done any Chanel unboxing. And why is that? It's not that I am a Chanel hater in terms of aesthetic and style. Actually, I could be probably a big die-hard fan of Chanel. I could be a Chanel girly. It's really my vibe. It's really my style. I love the, tweeds. I love the girly aesthetics. It is really my vibe, but of course the clothing, the ready-to-wear is extremely expensive. So are the bags actually. When I got into luxury in the mid of 2021, in the middle of pandemic, the Chanel prices were already quite high. And I actually have gone to Chanel boutiques a few times during 2021, like the second part of it. But to be honest, there was nothing really that made me like, oh, I might have it, oh my god, I'm gonna die. There was nothing like that. There was usually very low stock, or they didn't show me the stock. I looked at few bags, but I see the closets of some girls that have like the rainbow of Chanel classic flaps, and I love it. Honestly, I wish I would have that one day. I love this. Give it to me, I take it, and I love it. But spending my own money around, at the time, 7,000 euro on a classic flap, it didn't feel like the bag was that exciting. And I guess I am not a person that can just buy one classic flap from Chanel, which, let's be honest, in the design is quite boring design. It's like a rectangular bag with quilts and like a little logo. It's not something that design-wise we could say it's groundbreaking. It was groundbreaking at the time, but not anymore. It's actually quite a simple bag. And I like simple bags, but I like to have multiple of those. I like to have bags in different colors. So for me, it was never about like getting one black classic flap from Chanel, having it for the rest of life. No, for me, it's about building a collection. For me, it's building a range of colors, variations that I can use. And whenever I walked into Chanel boutique, there was nothing there. For me, walking in and seeing one color, I don't think I will be ever able to decide that, yes, this is the only color I want to have. So I was not that excited, and walking into the boutiques and seeing pretty much nothing interesting there, it was also another point which kind of didn't push me over, didn't make me crazy about it. So I was living peacefully, and I have my own theory. At the moment, I have to say that for me, any of the classic flaps is way overpriced, so I would not spend money on any of the classic flaps. I would possibly consider Chanel 19, however, recent price increase is also getting quite out of touch. And also about the minis, so this would be the two styles from Chanel that I would have considered now or until quite recently. And at this point, to not be a complete hypocrite, I have to say that I actually have a coming Chanel unboxing. I have one Chanel bag that I bought, and I have it already for 3 months, and I have just not used it. I'm just keeping it in the box for 3 months, and I don't know why I'm waiting for a special time to share it. I don't understand myself. But yes, there is one Chanel unboxing that will come when I be brave enough to do that. Let's not go into details of my mental health. I'm just honest and transparent that yes, I have one Chanel bag that I purchased. That's the only Chanel bag that you will see, most likely, for a long time on my channel. So let's get that out of the way. And now let's get into the reasons why I think we should not be buying Chanel now, and when, if at all, we should return to Chanel. Reason number one is the price. no-brainer. We all know that these bags are crazy priced at the moment. And I noticed that the whole luxury community on YouTube went on fire after that price increase. People were really mad about it. People were really saying that this is way overpriced. And these bags are not handmade. The hardware is not gold-plated as it should be, and as far as they say Hermes does. And the price is now on the level of Hermes Birkins, which are handmade, like it's much better quality according to those people who own the bags, because I don't, so I'm just speaking from what I hear. So people got mad for the price of the bags and the decreasing quality. So here we come to the point number 2, why you should not buy Chanel bags now, because they have serious quality issues. And the number of quality issues I have seen over social media, YouTube or Instagram, like pictures even or videos from people being in Chanel boutique and the small leather goods being lined up under the like display glass, and they are wonky and they are wrong, stitching is wrong. So many of those, you know all of this, I don't have to go over this, we all know that. And to be honest, for me, buying a Chanel bag, it's not a pleasure, it's anxiety. The Chanel quality issues are so famous now, like they are kind of associated with the low quality now. Like when you think Chanel, you think some problems with quality. And they actually dare to call themselves luxury. For these prices, they just don't meet the bare minimum to have okay, good quality product, which by the way is not so difficult. It's really not that difficult to make okay products. If you know the people who make fakes can make a better product than the real deal. The quality of Chanel and the fact that they still dare to call themselves luxury, that's not luxury. Constant problems with quality is not luxury. The poor customer service is not luxury too. There is nothing luxurious actually about Chanel shopping, I guess, until you are a super VIP client. Then I guess you will get a really luxurious service. I just think that's the way it is. If you are rich enough, spending enough, you are probably treated, or probably, I'm quite sure, you are treated completely different than just one little person coming in and looking for a mini or a Chanel brooch. So basically Chanel comes to insane prices with insanely low quality. And on top of that, like you cannot go to a boutique, be presented 3 bags of the same style, of the same color, and then you just choose the one that is right. No, you have to sign yourself on a wish list or waiting list. Then your salesperson maybe will call you. Then the bag come in and you are going to the boutique thinking, oh my God, I hope the bag is right. I hope everything is there. I hope that all stitches are correct. I hope the flap is not wonky. Is that luxury? Like, this is crazy, and the bag costs $10,000 or euro or whatever, like it doesn't matter at this point even. And I think that's what Chanel kind of is doing with those customers that they don't want in their boutiques. They are treating them poorly, they are rude, mean and disrespectful, because legally they cannot tell people, I will not sell you a bag. They are a business, they are like, it's illegal to tell people we don't like you, you are not, selling you our bag. But so far it's not illegal to be mean. So they are mean. And even though they are so disrespectful and mean to their customers, people are so crazy and obsessed about Chanel that they really feel that. They feel like they have so many of obsessed fans that basically they just don't know how to just get rid of them. And the way to get rid of them, the legal way to get rid of them, try to be rude, disrespectful and mean to them, so they finally realize. And that's what I think, that's my opinion about Chanel. We are in very weird times at the moment. We are just right in front of the recession. They are saying it's just about to happen in the fall. I actually thought we are already there, but I am not an economist, so well. So it means things are going to be tough. It means that things are going to change. Because always a recession is a time when there is like a storm, and after storm things are like, clearing. The air is clear. Is it possible that Chanel even goes down and goes out of the business? Well, I think in theory, yes, it is. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I have no, information and no any background to speak about it. But just from what we know about the whole world and how crazy it is, how unexpected things are happening in recent few years, anything can happen. And let's not forget that Chanel was about to bankrupt in the 1980s, I think. And Karl Lagerfeld actually saved the brand. And I think it's actually quite interesting that now when he passed away, the brand is very quickly going down again. That's what at least is appeared to. There are also rumors, which I have heard several times already, that Chanel is going to be sold. So they're trying to milk the company as much as they can and then sell it off. That can happen, and then of course the future of the brand will be also a question mark, if somebody will take care of the brand image or somebody will just try to write on the name of Chanel and then the brand goes down. We never know. Here it actually comes to my observations and a moment when I want to sit down and just wait for the whole situation to cool down, settle down, and then we see, because we actually never know. And I think personally that while things are weird, while the bags cost so much money and the quality is not there, because the fact that they cost so much money is fine. It's actually fine. Like, it's your decision. You want to spend the money or not. But when you charge $10,000 or euro for a bag and there is no quality, whom you are trying to fool that you cannot make the bag better when this bag actually cost cost to make, I don't know, 200, 300 euro. I personally don't think that we should go and spend our money on those bags. And another point that I want to make is, now we are having inflation. The prices are skyrocketing of everything. The luxury prices are, of course, normal prices are going like this. Luxury price just went like this and make another turn and went to the space. And our salaries are not. And I think that over the time when the things are, settling, our salary will also go up, because it has to happen eventually. Maybe we also find some other ways to make money, and maybe we find some new side jobs, or we completely change our careers. We should look at the recession as place for opportunities for ourselves. And I totally hear you all saying that prices will not go down. I don't think either they will go down. However, in some years it might be easier for me or you drop 15k on a Chanel bag than now dropping 10k on a Chanel bag. And hopefully by the time they actually solve their identity crisis and they will start making bags which are good quality and they start to have good customer service. So I hope and wish me and you that we have a bigger spending power in the future after the recession. So these are my hopes about the future. This is my view on the future of at least buying Chanel. I hope it was helpful, and if you are still dying for Chanel bag, remember that there is a pre-loved market which is full of good deals at the moment, and bags are probably better quality. I have to finish the video because I have a guest. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.